There was some news today. The news is that the United Kingdom, the fucking people who run all the content in the UK, have blocked the acquisition of Activision by Microsoft. Now, what does this mean? As of right now, it means that nothing is going to happen. As in, Microsoft will not be able to acquire Activision because of said things that are going on. Apparently, according to the article that I read, the UK is blocking because they're concerned about cloud gaming. Now, I want to ask you all a very important question. How many of you, realistically, are going to play Call of Duty on the fucking cloud? I'm assuming the answer is fucking zero. Because none of us are going to play it on the cloud, bro. It's so dumb. It's literally so stupid. Hold on, I'm just fixing this. So, they blocked the Activision acquisition because they're afraid of putting Call of Duty on Game Pass. When 520 likes, you're the GOAT. That's why he's the GOAT. 520 likes, we get a W in the chat for GOAT, man. Give me a fucking W in the chat for GOAT. So, this is what happened. They are blocking it because they're afraid of the cloud gaming shit. And they're talking about, and now when I mean cloud gaming, they're talking about Game Pass, essentially, right? And Nvidia has tweeted that they want Call of Duty on, GeForce Now and stuff like that. Well, they're like, oh, well, this is a Microsoft-backed fucking company. Who cares? And also, what I want to know is how is the UK allowed to block both American-owned companies from being acquired by one another? Am I faded? Am I missing something here? Like, I don't understand, right, what they are doing and what they are thinking. It doesn't make any sense. None of it makes sense. Not a single thing that is going on makes sense. None of it. And you want to know why? It's because that they are afraid that Call of Duty being on Game Pass is going to take away from how much money Sony is making. I hate to break it to y'all, but Sony doesn't need that money. If other people want to play it on PlayStation, buy it. How many people on PlayStation who are in chat right now, how many of you are going to actually play the older CODs if you don't already own them? If anything, it's going to revive the communities of the older games so people on PC and Xbox can play it. And if Sony wants no part of that, that's on them. Like that, it's mind-boggling. Mind-boggling to me. Absolutely mind-boggling to me that they think that they can waltz in here and just be like, nah, we don't want to do it because of cloud gaming. Are you fucking kidding me? Really? It's amazing. After everything that Microsoft has said that they're going to do, and they have held their word to about literally everything that they've always done. I have no words. I'm sick and fucking tired of it. I'm tired of it. Because here, in my opinion, being somebody who has played Call of Duty my entire life, there is no saving this company without Microsoft. There's no saving it. There is none. Zero, zip, not a singular chance that anything gets done without Microsoft. You want to know why? Because Sony had them, and they were funded by Sony for the longest fucking time until their contract ran out. Did anything get better when they were with Sony? No. Not a single fucking thing. So if I'm on the board of the people who are talking about this, they are not asking the gamers. They're not asking the players. They're not asking the competitive players. They're not asking the content creators. They don't give a fuck about what we think because we are the consumers. We are the ones playing the game. So they really should give a shit about what we think. It's mind-blowing. Mind-blowing to me that this is even a fucking thing. It's also the United Kingdom. What right do they have, right? What right do they have to block this acquisition? They don't want Call of Duty on Game Pass in the UK? Fine. Fine. US only. Fuck it. You want to get it? You need a VPN. Whatever, right? Like, it's, oh my God. It's, oh, they're monopolizing. They're monopolizing? Sony just bought Bungie. They don't need another fucking massive studio. Bungie has 2 projects coming out. 2 game projects coming out. Plus all of the Destiny stuff that they have going on. And you're telling me that if Sony is allowed to acquire Activision, again, that's not a monopoly? Seriously? Seriously. I literally have no words. I was reading the article today, and it just, my face was red. I was so mad. I was so mad. And you know what? I might be wrong. Okay? I could be wrong. Microsoft might not change a fucking thing about Call of Duty, but do we have any other options? The answer is no. We have no other options. We have 0 options. 0 options. We have 0 options. We are out of options. There are no options anymore. We are out of options. Oh my God, dude. It makes me so mad. And like, what drives me the craziest, right, is why wouldn't you want these older games to get revived? Why? Why not? Why not? Have you look, the Optic Gaming just did a beer league yesterday for Modern Warfare, and it was awesome. I loved watching that. We can't have the CDL do a BO3 tournament or do a blackout tournament or something like that. The servers are all still up. Dude, it literally drives me insane. It literally drives me insane. Like that, it's amazing. Because, like, the thing is, now, if this deal goes through, they're not putting Call of Duty for free on Sony. It's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It will not happen. I guarantee you it doesn't happen because of this. It's insane. Don't quote me. And take everything I'm saying with a grain of salt, because I don't know what's happening. Like, I don't know the background of a lot of this because we're not being told that. But from my understanding, at this point in time, this is absurd. It is blasphemy that we cannot get this done because of that reason. Like, you know what I would love? I would love for them to send out a survey, okay, of how many people actually play COD on the fucking cloud. And I get you, the answer is 10%, maybe less. I think the highest, and that's being generous, is 10%. It is amazing. It's amazing to me how dumb this is. Like, if they want to buy them, fuck it. Like, it's a privately owned company. Both of them are privately owned. Like, oh my God, bro. It's amazing. It's amazing that anybody but the 2 companies gets a say in this. Like, oh my God. It's, oh shit, man. Like, nothing makes me more angry than that. Like, oh my God, bro. But look, as the story develops, we'll talk about it more, but like, that's where I'm at right now. Like, I am so pissed that we can't get this done. And it might never get done now. It might never get done, and Call of Duty's going to stay the same way it is. But we need to have a little bit of hope. Just a little bit. So keep a little bit of hope. Let's see what happens. All right?